It's been a day since an American actress named Meghan Markle married her British prince in a televised extravaganza that drew a combined audience of nearly 40 million viewers between the U.S. and Britain, according to the early ratings. Today, it's a tea party for the newlyweds. Tuesday, their official royal engagements begin, and a honeymoon, well, that's somewhere off in the near future. Hilary Fordwich is a royal watcher and joins us now from Washington. Hilary, lots of rumors out there about last night's private party. Any idea what went down after the cameras stopped rolling?
Well, yes, Anna, a few things. You know, Elton John did play, and that was actually at the luncheon that the Queen held at St. George's Hall, and he did play 3 songs. He sang for Meghan, you know, your song, and he also was very touched, I think, and everybody was touched when they were there. Other things that happened were that when Prince Charles made his remarks, basically everybody was almost teary, and that was very an emotive moment because he referred to Harry as my darling old Harry. Well, you don't say that if you don't really mean something like that. I think his emotional outpouring to his son, he called him his baby boy, was very moving for everybody. And then also, I think you saw, you know, the DJ is a very famous actor, English actor. So I think you saw a lot of people that we didn't expect. And the only person that was really annoyed not to be there, and that was the former Duchess of York.
I heard that their first dance was to "I Want to Dance with Somebody." That
Whitney Houston's song, yes.
Houston's hit. I thought that was fun.
Yeah, and in
fun
2000. Yes, you're right. You're totally right. And in 2016, actually, Meghan Markle had shared with Lifestyle magazine that was her happy song. So we know that that was her choice.
A feel-good song is what I would call it. We know that they aren't going to go on a honeymoon right away. What do we know about what's next for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex?
Well, you're right. They're not going away immediately. They're actually staying in town. And again, this shows the closeness with Prince Charles because they're staying and going to Buckingham Palace to a garden party on Tuesday. That is for his 70th birthday, and it's going to be honouring lots of the charities that he's been involved with. So I think it's wonderful. They've postponed everything for him. There are rumours, albeit not confirmed, that their first stop after that might be Ireland, the Republic of Ireland. And then after that, delayed somewhat, they may depart well after Tuesday and later down the road, perhaps to Botswana. That's, of course, where Harry took Meghan when they were dating, and he took her out there to be alone totally with her.
And then there's this new bio of Meghan Markle's that is now on the royal family's website. It really plays up her activism, her female activism, her work with social justice issues, along with her lifestyle blog that had promoted female empowerment. Will Meghan Markle be able to continue these things now that she's officially the Duchess of Sussex, given royals aren't supposed to make any political statements?
Well, actually, you just mentioned the operative word there, Anna, and that was that it was official. They've acknowledged this. But remember, actually, if you look at it, the Queen really has been a feminist, but not declared it, because she's been a woman in her own right, and she has ruled. So I think that you'll see not political overtones. I don't think this is political anymore. Look, Theresa May is the Prime Minister of England, and she's English. She's a woman, and she's English. So I think that this is something that is an evolution that they can declare now. Meghan Markle is going to stand her ground. She doesn't need directing because she's played many, many roles and she's taken orders. So I think you'll find that she adjusts very quickly.
And quickly, if you will, I have to ask, because there are a lot of people around me curious about this, has the royal baby watch already begun?
Well, obviously everybody always thinks about that, but we're not going to go there. I don't think that's quite appropriate. But they've both declared that they do want children. And if you recall, Meghan Markle had been in Africa, and she was very involved with a girls' school out there, and she had helped them to establish a well locally so they didn't have to spend so many hours carrying water. And of course, that was where Prince Harry actually fell in love with Africa when he went out there to the school children. And remember, he said he first felt connection with the children there for those that had lost their mothers because of who he had lost. So I believe the two of them couldn't want children anymore, and they've been practicing, of course, with Prince George and Princess Charlotte, because they've lived there in Kensington Palace, close to apartment 1A where they all live.
All right, Hilary Fordwich, thank you so much. Really appreciate you joining us. Up next, geysers of lava spewing from the ground in Hawaii. We'll tell you where.